The energy that I'm getting is that some of y'all in the collective are feeling a little bit of a lack of motivation or drive or just belief in yourself and your abilities of what you're capable of doing. I feel like a lot of y'all have been getting hit with some things in your life. Like there can be things going good, but then it feels like stagnancy and doors that have closed. And these doors needed to close so that new things can come in, but also for you to realize how strong and how capable you are. For you not to give up on yourself just because you go through storms and situations that, that catch you off guard doesn't mean that you're not capable of getting through them. So don't let it discourage you from going forward. I do feel like some of you guys are still getting blessed with opportunities, or things may just be going really slow pace for the rest of y'all, But if it does not resonate, don't make it fit. But someone is feeling just a lack of drive, motivation, enthusiasm, not feeling as enthusiastic as you probably were a few months ago, or even at the beginning of the year, or 6 months ago, wherever, whatever it is. But this is something that needs to happen right now. Things are going to improve. You need to focus on your attitude and energy towards the situation and within yourself. Do not allow yourself to talk down to yourself mentally, okay, or even verbally speaking it out loud. Be careful with your words and with your thoughts. So a lot of you guys are feeling lonely at this time. You're going through this next phase of your life and this transformation alone, and it's not just about being financially stable. It's about going and digging deeper within yourself, what it is that you are needing to work on within you that you may have put on hold, that you didn't realize you were putting on hold. So whatever it is you're going through now is to help you face things within yourself that you put on standby, that you put on hold because you were too focused on other things. For some of you guys, this is just you feeling drained and exhausted from doing so freaking much, and things just, kind of getting put again on like a stagnation period or slowed down. It could be many different things. This can be from, a change in your finances or your health, or situations that came up that were more serious and more traumatic for you. And it drained you with how much you had put in, and you're feeling like, dang, I have to start all over again. But it's really like this is just a feeling of not wanting to take that or push towards your goal, or feeling like you're not going to be able to, like you feel burnt out from trying to push so hard towards accomplishing your goals, and you're starting to feel discouraged, like probably they're not in sight like they were for you, because you probably felt like you were so close you can taste it, and now you're feeling like, damn, something happened. You get what I'm saying? So that is going to change. What you need to do during this time is keep pushing through this energy of feeling stagnant. I'm not saying to force things, but just even take things, even if you have to do it slow paced, at least you're doing it instead of completely giving up. Or to focus on manifesting and focusing on that vision again. What is it that, how can you, what is it that you can work on? What is it that, you can do to make it better or change it around? What needs to be adjusted? I'm also getting that there's going to be a clearing up of conflicts with you and others. So some of y'all are going to be making up with people, seeing seeing things more clearly now with the Mercury retrograde did end. We are in the post shadow period right now, and it will be over on January 2nd. So there's gonna be a lot of conflicts that are gonna end, or a lot of disagreements that were had. People are gonna start making up and communicating better, and there's gonna be unions. There's gonna be forgiveness. There's gonna be people just understanding people from another perspective. People just are gonna start getting each other more and understanding each other more, seeing things from each other's point of view, because it's not just our perspective or one perspective. It's everybody has their own perspective. So it's gonna be about seeing things from other people's. Someone is also dealing with holding in a lot of anger. You're needing to release this. Someone needs to speak up on how they feel, or what they're going through. I am seeing that stress is going to go down. There's going to be more collaboration, working together with people in your life, understanding each other more on a deeper level. And when I mean deeper level, I mean like you guys are going to start seeing things a lot more clearly, like how so many things played a role in why things turned out the way they did, just based off of different perspectives and perceptions of things. Every freaking thing that we do and say and we act on matters. So you're going to start seeing that more clearly and understanding that more clearly, and being more compassionate and empathetic towards each other and forgiving. Someone is holding in a lot of anger, or has a lot of built up anger, just needs to speak up on how they feel. Someone is wanting to talk to somebody, or someone is wanting to reach out to somebody. You're wanting to reach out to someone about how you feel, about what happened in a situation, and how you feel about a situation. You have a lot of anger within you towards somebody, and you're needing to get through this by speaking up on how you truly feel. Well, not in anger. I'm not saying to fight or argue, but you're needing to release this and speak your piece. Say what's on your, say what your chest, say what's on your mind, and what's on your chest. You let it out. Let's just say it with your chest. Somebody's needing to say exactly how they feel. This could be a masculine energy as well. You're needing to say how you really feel. Yeah. It's taking a lot out of you. It's taking a toll on you and your energy, and causing you a lot of stress. You may need help. Somebody may need help with something. So someone is going to find common ground and reconcile in relationships. Again, this can be with friends, with family, even co-parenting, whatever the situation is for you guys. This is going to be working together in many different ways, and finding peace and harmony within self and your connections and relationships with other people that you care about, or even people that you're wanting to make peace with. For some of you guys, I'm feeling exes, like ex-husbands, ex-wives, baby mama, baby daddy type of thing, family, reconciliations, unions. Even if you don't reunite with people, just making peace with them, making your peace with them. Okay, I'm getting that energy of somebody needing help. Somebody is needing help. And you need to realize that you don't have to do everything by yourself. It's okay to ask for help and to receive help. You can set healthy boundaries with people that you're dealing with, the other person, you know, if you feel like there needs to be boundaries, if you feel like certain things will make you feel more comfortable, for you to set boundaries, but to allow yourself to receive help and not take on so much responsibility on your own. I'm also getting the energy of, you know, be that energy that you want to receive in return. So if you want people to respect you, respect them. If, you know, for somebody, if you have an ex or a baby mama or baby daddy, whatever the situation is, this is just an example. This could be with anybody. It doesn't have to be just limited to that. But if you're, let's say, co-parenting in a situation, and let's say that, you know, things didn't end in the best of terms with the person, you know what I mean? And there's somebody that's holding a grudge or resentment or pain towards the other person because of what they went through. Not to keep lashing out or holding on to this anger and pain and hatred and this, all of this emotion that you're feeling, because it's really taking a toll on you. And not only is it taking a toll on you because you're holding on to it, it's not giving you the inner peace that you need within yourself because you're holding on to this grudge. But it's also causing conflict where you're not able to work with the other person in the situation, and especially if there's children involved. You're not receiving the help that you need from your kid's father because you're treating him, a child's father, because you're treating him some type of way or treating him bad. Or you're not receiving help from the child's mother because you're treating her bad. Or, you know, you're holding on to things that happened in the past. Like, you're needing to make peace within yourself and in the situation and for the other person, and create healthy boundaries. You know, it's okay to receive help, but you also need to have respect for each other. Not to, like, down the other person or talk bad about them or treat them badly because you're holding on to the past, and you may be seeing things your way from your perspective and not seeing things from their way or their perspective. Everybody has different perspectives. Even if they did make mistakes, don't hold it to the point where it's destroying you or it's causing you not to have peace. Okay, I forgot where I was at, because but anyway, just to release all of that built up anger, resentment, pain, emotions that you feel, because it is not only affecting you, but it's also causing you not to receive the help that you need or what your children need if children are involved. And I do feel like it's children involved for so many people. Like, you're taking on more than you need to, or, you know, you're not bringing peace to the situation because you're holding on to anger and resentment, and it's causing conflict and it's causing pain on all sides, you know, because children are involved too, and the children are the ones that suffer because of what the adults are deciding that they want to do in the situation. So for whoever this is for you to really think about, you know, how it's affecting the children and what's in their best interest, and if you really want things to move forward and be at peace and receive help and co-parent or do things in your life differently, you're needing to make a change. You're needing to let go of that. You know, speak with whatever it is you need to speak. Make the peace that you need to make. Set the boundaries that you need to set. If it's somebody that's very difficult to deal with, just set boundaries. Set boundaries. If you gotta go through court, go through court. But You know, for those of you that don't want to go to the court, you don't have to, but you have to work together. That's the message that I'm getting in regards to that. I do feel that there is going to be healthy changes and things are going to improve, but you have to put in that work and take accountability, but also just look at things differently. Like from everyone's perspective, everyone's shoes, how everyone is feeling, not just how you're feeling. You know, you gotta respect the mother and father of your children, even if you don't like them. You had children with them, and the children are the ones that are going to suffer if you don't work on things to improve your relationship and work together. Somebody else is also having to set healthy boundaries for themselves and dealing with anyone. And this can be in the workplace, with family, with friends, wherever. Okay, it applies to you in your life. Setting boundaries and saying no to things that you do not have the time or the energy for, and that's okay. Or just, you know, not taking on more than what it is that you want or need to. Being able to focus more on yourself and your peace. Again, spending more time within yourself and working on yourself internally. Somebody's needing to spend more time within self. And it's okay for you to be like, you know what, I need time for me. And somebody is definitely needing help. That's what I'm getting. Someone is needing help or wanting help. Again, yeah, someone is needing help. But then there's also somebody that needs to, in another situation, or this could be the same situation. This could be two people dealing with each other that need to set. Okay, I was about to say, you know, this person, both sides could need to set healthy boundaries. It doesn't have to just be one person. You know, both sides, their feelings matter, their lives matter, their peace matters. You know, what they want and care about matters. So yes, you know, both sides definitely need to set healthy boundaries and really think things through. And this, again, can be with any situation. It does not have to apply to just what I use as an example. It's just an example of what I'm feeling, but I do feel that energy around the situation. It's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to put your defenses down in dealing with somebody that, you know, you're going to have to deal with for the rest of your life. Or this could also be family, you know. Of course, you don't have to tolerate people. You can, you know, move around or whatever. But when children are involved, it's more difficult because both sides are needing to be there for their children. And that's where you have to put all of your pride and your pain and your resentment to the side and really be mature and heal through these things. Work on your healing process. Work on, you know, your emotional maturity and how you handle these situations. Stop using your anger and your resentment towards the other person as ammunition to hurt them by using children, you know, by using children to use them as ammo. Like, don't use them as baits, or don't use them as a way to control the situation, because it's only going to hurt you in the long run. And the children. You're making it harder for yourself when you don't need to be. I also got the devil. And with this energy, I'm getting that a lot of people are focused on the wrong things. You're focused on material things. You're focused on temptation, you know, lust, money. Some of y'all are also so stuck on your way of thinking, could be obsessed with, you know, just keeping anger towards somebody, or being angry with somebody, or wanting something bad to happen to somebody, or stuck in a mental cycle as well. Some of you guys got to realize that sometimes the one that's hurting you the most is yourself and your own mindset, your way of thinking, staying stuck on the past, staying stuck on old things, staying stuck on negativity, feeling like everyone's out to get you, or just worried about the wrong things, too focused on these things. And I was getting that it can cause you to go through a lot of issues because you are needing to focus on what's more important. You need to reevaluate your life and your decisions. If it's a situation involving work that you're needing, or money or whatever, that you need to reevaluate what it is that you're doing. Don't keep yourself stuck mentally, emotionally, financially. Like, don't stay stuck in situations that are not healthy for you or that are not good for you. Or don't risk your health, or don't risk your life. Don't risk doing things that are not safe. You know, for some of you guys, unprotected sex and sleeping with multiple people, or just doing things that you shouldn't do for money, and then later finding yourself, not in good health, or facing jail time and things like that, because you're taking risks with your freedom and your health and everything else, things like that. Like, you're needing to be very mindful, because whatever it is that you choose to do will have a consequence, or something's gonna come from it. Every choice that you make matters. So you're needing to be very careful with what it is you're doing. Some of you guys need to be careful. I've been speaking a lot about, eating and things like that, or eating habits. You need to be careful with your eating habits. It might be all fun and games and cool and sweet, and you're loving it, you're enjoying it because that's how you like to eat. You've been doing it your whole life. But then you can deal with health issues. Some of you guys are getting older. Even if you're not older, you gotta also feel it can also cause health issues for your children. There's heart conditions, diabetes, obesity, cancers, all types of stuff that you're needing to be mindful of. Just because you don't see what it's doing to you internally doesn't mean it's not doing things to you. You start to feel body pains, or you're feeling body pains, you're struggling with a lot of things, you're struggling with breathing. Like, I'm feeling like a lot of people are needing to focus on their health and what it is that they are consuming. And it's not just what you're eating, but energetically, what you're allowing into your life. And I'm not saying not to have fun or not to do anything, but you do need to be more intentional with everything that you do. It all matters. And you guys are going to be going through a transformation. Some of y'all are going to be going through a transformation, and it's going to be, for good things. But then a lot of you guys are going to be dealing with struggles, and these struggles are because of your choices. And you're needing to acknowledge that everything that you do matters. Everything that you entertain matters. Everything that you choose matters. Pay attention to everything around you and what's being put out. And what I mean, like, don't get so sucked into what's happening on social media, the news and all of those things, negativity, focused on, you see so much of all the lower vibrational things everywhere. And it's so easy to get pulled into it because it's there. But you're needing to be paying more attention to what it is that you're allowing yourself to entertain or allowing yourself to do, because you might not think is a big deal, but it causes issues that you're not seeing. Some of you guys are getting out of tower moments. Some of you are coming out of towers, and some of you guys are resisting your transformation. So you're resisting change. You're falling back into old patterns and old habits. This can be manifesting in different ways in your life. You know, just not accepting that certain things close out, falling back into old habits and old patterns. This can be with eating habits. This can be with, you know, what type of people you allow around you. If you're falling back into addictions or just old habits that you're trying to move forward from, old ways of doing things, just not allowing yourself to go through a transformation. Like you're supposed to be going into a transformation, something new is supposed to be coming in, new things are supposed to be coming in. I do feel like some of y'all have been through a lot and know better or were doing better or wanting better, but kind of falling back into old patterns and habits because you're resisting the change, the transformation. You're resisting going into this new energy out of fear, out of comfort, out of comfort, out of not knowing what's going to happen next. It's uncomfortable, especially if you lost things. Okay, you lost things in people. It's uncomfortable because you want to go back to what feels safe or what feels comfortable to you or what you know. The fear of the unknown. What's going to happen next? What you don't know is scary. What you don't know is coming next is scary, so you may be holding on to old things or going back to old things because you don't know what's coming next. And it's okay for you not to know everything. Just have faith and allow yourself to go through this process. You know, I'm saying that to avoid the temptations. You're going to be facing temptations and things are going to be coming up that are going to... For some of you guys, there's going to be some things that are going to be popping up or situations that are, you got to pay attention. Every time you start trying to work towards, you know, going forward or moving on to something new, or you're going through a transition or transformation, the old parts of yourself in your subconscious, your old you, the old versions of you, your old habits are going to come up and they're going to manifest in different ways, whether this is old people, old situations that, you know, you were involved in, things that you did, old habits, whatever it is. Like for you to pay attention and not to make those things, take those same steps or make those same mistakes. And I'm not saying that there's not going to be things that are going to be healing, or, you know, you guys are going to be, you know, again, forgiving one another and working on things. There is going to be reconciliations, you know, healing with people, but you also have to use your discernments. If these people are not doing any of the work or not working on themselves, like, you'll know if they're doing work within themselves by based off of what they got going on in their life, what their energy is like, all of that. You'll know, okay? But for some of y'all, this can also, I was also getting addictions, falling into addictions. Like, you may think, oh, this, I have to use an example, you know, this one relative of somebody that I know that I was close to in the past was addicted to a hard substance, right? And she quit, and she was away from it for years or for a long period of time. And she came back. She was out of state for a while. She came back and she ended up getting it after not doing it in so long, and I guess getting it and doing what she was used to doing before she quit. And because of that, she ended up ODing and dying. And that was just her, she was supposed to be just coming for a vacation for like I don't know, it could have been like a week or a weekend, I can't remember exactly, but it was only supposed to be a short period of time that she was supposed to be coming to visit. And she got in tune with some people, connected with some people that she was involved with in the past, and ended up making that decision, and it ended up taking her life. And that was one of the most saddest things that I experienced and I witnessed, because I was like, damn, like she was really trying to change her life around, and she made a mistake, and that mistake it cost her her life, and she left behind 2 children. It was devastating. And that's what I mean, like, something can completely shift your life around just by the choice that you choose to make and going backwards. So be mindful. Like, if you know that these people are doing these things and they're trying to get you to do these things for you to step away. And this can be in many ways. You know, if you're trying to eat healthier, stick to it. If you're trying to, you know, do better when it comes to your work and stay away from things that are not on a right path, stay away from it. Like, avoid the temptations. Okay, you use your discernment. Use your discernment. Pray. Trust in yourself and don't ignore your inner warning signs. Use your common sense, okay, and your intuition and your discernment. For real, you're gonna need it. Fight the temptation. All right, y'all. This phone died on me. So I was getting that you are going to be tapping more into your energy, okay, in whichever way that means for you. I just feel that you're going to be working on improving things in your life in many different ways, and just trying to stay away from temptation, or needing to stay away from temptation. But I am getting that not to follow everything that's going on in this world, okay, not all the temptations and all the things going on, for you to focus on you and your energy and what it is that you're wanting to work on and create. I was getting nurturing energy, creative energy, feminine energy. So this is nurturing, creative, loving energy for yourself and those that you care about around you, not to be focused on, you know, the distractions, okay? I'm also receiving that some of you are just needing to go within yourself, okay? Some of you guys could have had a relationship that ended quickly or been ghosted by somebody, and needing to allow yourself to go within and give yourself the closure that you need, not to focus on receiving closure from the other person, or moving on from a past situation and not, you know, without needing to have closure from the situation, regardless of whichever way that is, just moving on. Okay, some of you guys are going to be going through reconciliation. Some of you guys are not going to be going through reconciliation, but that's because there's something better meant for you. These things were meant to be a lesson for you in your life, whether there was something that you did or something that they did, or, you know, on both sides, to learn from your mistakes. And I do feel a lot of you guys are going to be self-reflecting on the decisions that you made that, you know, impacted the connection, as well as, you know, the things that you allowed to go on for so long for some of you guys, or the things that, you know, you accepted that you shouldn't have, whether that be, you know, being disrespected or being put down, or whatever the situation is, being cheated on. To just love yourself and love on yourself more, and focus right now more on your energy and improving your life, and just finally closing this chapter and allowing yourself to move forward. And that's the messages that I received for this reading. I definitely would love for you guys to check out the videos that I posted about the parallel versions of self. And it's been so, I want to get more into that. Okay, really want to get more into that and my experiences, and give you guys insight on it, because it's been really deep and dope, actually, because, you know, it's been even going as deep into, it's not just going into love relationships for me, but also family, and, you know, the repeated cycles and patterns and things like that. And it's just so interesting, and I would love for you guys to tune in with those messages and stay in tune, and, you know, keep your eyes open for the next videos I'm gonna have posted about those. But thank you guys so much. Take advantage of my holiday specials. They're gonna be going on until January 2nd. Okay, I do have specials on my readings and my rituals. There's something that I wanted to say and I can't remember. Okay, well, I guess it's not meant for me to say it. But please remember to like this video if it resonates for you. Please comment if you would like to, and subscribe so you can see my future videos. Even if you guys do not want to purchase a reading or one of my services, you can help me energetically donate by liking this video and subscribing to my channel. It'll help in circulating the videos so other people can see it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate your energy and your time. Have a blessed day and happy holidays, guys. Bye.